All right, in five, four, three, two, one.
We back.
And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Yeah. And we back. After a 1 week hiatus, I apologize to y'all, but it is Thinking Out Loud Podcast. It's your boy Jay Lip, TOLPcast.com. You know what this is, you know who I am. I'm back with my brother, TheyCSmith in the building. C. Smith, what's good, baby?
What's good, man? What's up?
We do what we do, and we're blessed to be highly favored to be able to do that. I say
And
that in the same mention as my wife, Miss TL Yarn Crafts. She's enjoying herself with her feet in the fucking sand and her hair flowing in the wind in Miami right now. She took a little vacay with her best friend, Tony and Crystal. I hope y'all enjoy this time because we ain't gonna do this too much longer. Like I can't do this shit. Like I'm struggling. I can't feed the cats. I can't cook my dinner. I can't figure the shit out. I
the
can't take care of
cats.
myself. The cats, yeah, we got two cats, man. Sheba and Peanut. I can't figure it out, man. I'm trying to. I'm trying. My hair's growing out a little long. I'm doing my best, man. But with my best girl by my side, man, if she gone, I can't do shit, man. The house is shit.
You're out here being a single dad and shit.
Basically, damn near. Basically, I can't do shit. So it is what it is. You know, I love her. You know, and like I said, her best friend Crystal. This is an episode dedicated to y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy y'all time. And to Mrs. Lip, I hope that you understand that your betrayal will not go unpunished when you return, and that is what it is. Horns for that, and a bomb for that ass that you gonna have to get slapped when you come back home. Now, with that being said, I'm being,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm gonna be a little loose tonight because she ain't gonna be able to censor me because I'm a grown ass man. Now, let's get straight to the shits. I got a segment that I want to talk about for a minute. I want to call this with respect to the brethren, Rob D. Rob D calls it dumpster juice. I want to have a segment where we talk about dumpster juice. So
All
we're
right.
gonna go in dumpster juice this week. What, if anything, do you have that deserves some dumpster juice to be poured on that shit just because the shit stinks? Like, the shit's garbage. Like, what you got? Because I started off with, what was my man name? Coupon Jerry or whatever it was. The dude that called the police on the lady at the pharmacy that she
Still
was
with the
trying to.
chicken head.
Yeah,
That's
she,
CBS.
and I was
Oh,
like,
dude, what are you doing?
like, nigga, why are you shaking the damn the phone so hard while you calling the police on somebody? Like, the police
Why
supposed to
did
give
the
you
phone
comfort
have a cord? Like,
because
I ain't seen a phone with a cord in years, man. Nigga was like,
I call that nigga Pharmacy Phil. I don't know what his real name is, but his name is Pharmacy Philip. He called the police on another black person who just happened to have some type of discrepancy with what he thought was supposed to be the way that life's supposed to be, which is if you're a person of color and you approach him, if you don't approach him in a certain way or a manner, he's going to get uncomfortable. He's going to escalate the situation to his manager, and the manager then reached out and called the police because she had a fraudulent coupon. Now, first and foremost, how can you just draw a coupon? My nigga, please. How can you just draw a coupon? And she felt like, or he rather felt like, I say she because he a bitch, but how can you feel
whoa.
like, and that's a,
Okay, watch that.
no, I'm not
Cap.
watching shit. No, 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 no. There's some bitch assness that happens across multiple
No,
demographics.
you referred bitch with females. So
Oh no,
I'm
I'll
kind
take that. I was not saying that that woman was a bitch. I'm saying it was a bitch ass move of that person to call the police on a young lady who had a coupon for something that is incontinence, which is basically when you laugh too hard, you cry too hard, you sneeze too hard, you got a little pee pee coming out. It's all good, a little urine leakage, but you get the liners and you straight. Now, what happened in this situation is he called the authorities on her thinking that she had a fraudulent coupon, but who creates a coupon? All you have to do is scan it and say, ma'am, this doesn't scan, this is not accurate, this is not an active coupon, it
Going the
expired or
extra
it's not
mile.
real. Exactly. But instead, what did he do? He called the police. He's shaking the hand like, she's wearing a green shirt, and you know, I, I don't know. Like, I'm like, dog, you're getting into the wave of what I feel like is called black people not allowed to be black people. We have been called the police on for barbecuing. We've been called the police on for
Lemonade stand.
lemonade stands, selling water. I mean, we've had black men die for selling Lucy's, which is, for those that don't know, loose cigarette singles out of a pack. Um, we've been basically ostracized to the point where it's like,
People
what could
killed in
we
their backyard,
killed in the
chilling.
back? Like, it's almost to the point where it's like, we got to stay in the crib. It's almost like we have to have a mentality of anxiety when we step out and into the world, which we shouldn't have. And I know personally for myself, I have anxiety. I suffer from that shit. But I feel like with all these calls to the officers, calls to the police that are taxpayer dollars, why are the taxpayers who still pay the money to enforce these laws and enforce
Right.
these permits and these allowances, why are we not going at them and penalizing them and saying, you know what, you called the police to come out here for a false allegation, why not take advantage of the opportunity and say we need to penalize that person instead
Because
of
it's
just
real crimes going on and you wasting our time and dollars on some coupon shit.
but
I don't pay the police to arrest somebody for a fucking coupon. The
no, not at
fuck?
all. You pay the police to come and help you when you get shot, when somebody's breaking into your home, when any other shit
A
that's
real
actually
emergency. It's called 911
emergency.
emergency.
My
That's
nigga,
an
exactly.
emergency.
You know what?
My nigga.
It's an emergency, meaning like there's something that's a threat to my life or the life of my well being and those
You take
around me.
that fake coupon, you ball it up, throw it away. We don't accept this.
Exactly. Now the
Keep
good news
moving.
is, and we got to have a congratulations for that. The good news is, him and his manager got fired. That's great.
Good.
That's a good sign of great faith in the American judicial system.
Didn't know that.
But how many people did not receive that same favor? And that's my issue. My issue is how many people have to go through these ridiculous situations before it's like, yo, I got a fucking coupon for some damn diapers. I'm an adult. Like, I just want some panty liners. I mean, pause, but don't take that out of
Yeah.
context. I just want something to get me
Out
decent.
of all things, you name panty liners.
But I'm just saying that that's a
I'm
real.
just saying.
No, I'm just not, nigga. Shut up. Bomb on that. I'm just saying, and I love having these conversations one on one because just so the listening audience can understand, me and Smith, we go back a ways. I want to say it's 2018, so it's over a decade. We go back to 2005. I want to say
Yeah.
Michigan State. So shout out to that. I want to drop a bomb for that. And my
Big
man
dog.
is still here. It's the big homie. So with that being said, I want to give a big dumpster juice pour on that situation, as well as all the other shit that everybody can find on their timeline regarding the whole Trump situation. I have no interest in going into it because honestly, I
Yeah.
really don't give a fuck.
Don't get that nigga no energy.
At the end
Don't
of the
even, I
day,
don't even call him by his name.
at the end of the day, the chumps for Trump, as I call them, the people who refuse to accept the fact that this motherfucker is the president and he still doesn't represent us in a way that is respectable internationally, that's y'all problem. That's not my problem. So I'm
Right.
off that. Y'all got it. Y'all got it on your news feeds. You got it on your Facebook lives. You got it on your Instagram TV. Like that's not what we here for. So fuck that. Dumpster juice on him.
Tell him why we here though.
Why are we here? Well, shit, you
Hey,
tell him why we here.
oh man, we're about to talk about this good music, the little
You
June,
gotta
the
be
June
careful.
extravaganza. That's what I want to call it.
Hold on before we go. Before we get into that, because we got a little ways to go. Let's make
All
sure we're
right.
clear on the fact that I poured my dumpster juice. Shout out to Rob D, the Four Horsemen, Rob DJ, Lipsy Smith, and the boy Tracy. I gotta say, is there anyone that you want to donate your dumpster juice to? Because we all got the dumpster
Oh
juice.
yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm a big LeBron fan, so
Okay.
I gotta pour my dumpster juice on the people that vandalized that mural. My man's put
Ooh.
in I don't know how many hours. This nigga painted a whole fucking wall. Took time out of his day. Did it for free. And y'all gonna just fucking vandalize the shit because y'all mad a nigga come to y'all city to make y'all team better. Like I don't get motherfuckers. Y'all should be more like apologizing to my man's. Like y'all not hurting LeBron. LeBron don't give a fuck. Like y'all hurting my man's. My man's fucking. He said they vandalized it so bad. He just painted over it. He painted it all white.
So the guy that painted it off white, he was the guy that was the original author, or rather the artist
He said, "I'm
of the
tired of
mural.
people vandalizing it, so I'm gonna just paint it all white so they can stop vandalizing it."
So you feel like the fact that because it's LeBron, it's just haters coming out of the woodwork, just trying to throw
They
shade
they
on him.
they 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 vandalized it with hate. Like the words that was on there, they say you're no king and we don't want you here. All kinds of like just stupid shit. Like it's a nice mural. Like why would you destroy that?
Now let's be clear. C. Smith is the LeBron James patriarch of the society that supports that man in all his endeavors in the NBA, from the draft all the way to his current position. He's the
That's
king.
correct.
He's the king, correct?
This is correct.
So,
King of basketball.
so to me, I actually agree with you, and I'm the least knowledgeable nigga on the perspective of sports, but I will say that I gotta agree with you. It's petty as fuck to just completely disrespect the intention of a man coming to your team. Like, when have we seen this before? And that's the part that you,
Never.
right? Say it again.
Never.
Exactly. So we get a horn
I
for
feel
that.
more. I feel more bad for the man that put in hours on the mural. It's like what the fuck? That's a slap in my face.
Hours, hours. That was a very thorough mural. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
mural. That was a very thorough mural. So with that being
The
said,
wall was like the wall was tall as fuck. So I'm pretty sure like he on a ladder painting. What the fuck you see on
it
a
was
ladder
it was
painting?
magnificent, and it was very detailed. And that's the thing to me. I was like, okay, it's beautiful what I see, but now you see, you're not our king, never our king, blah blah blah. They threw the little spray paint on his mouth and all that other shit. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. But then when they
Gay
came back,
shit.
but then when they came back, damn it, Smith, god damn, when they came back and did the whole whiteout, I'm like, basically, you just wrote over the whole shit. Like, it took hours to make a mural. Takes
It
hours,
took at least days.
days, hours, months, weeks. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the
And he
day,
did it for free.
it's sports. My thing is, and like I said on Facebook, it's sports. It's like, this is just something we do. We enjoy entertainment. You would never see somebody
Right.
go do defamation on a statue. You would never see somebody do a defamation on a mural of a pop artist or a celebrity. So why do it to LeBron James, who ain't even put a foot on the court? But y'all mad. Like, why are you in your
I did
feelings?
think the George Lopez faking like he was pissing on the Star of Fame for that one president we got. That happened. That happened last week,
Mm,
right?
yep.
Yeah, I thought that was funny, but it was
Okay.
fake. It was a real
Right.
piss.
Exactly. It was for a skit.
So that was his way of
That's a
dumpster
comedian.
juicing.
Right.
That
That's
was
a
his way of
comedian.
dumpster juicing.
Yep. Yep. So, with that being said, I want to completely say that I feel bad and I empathize for the people who are true fans of the sport. I feel like it's completely inappropriate. If y'all gonna shit on LeBron for joining the Lakers by basically pissing on his mural, to me, as the most non-knowledgeable person in my group, my squad, that's TheyCSmith, that's Rob D, that's Tracy, that's D Woods, that's every nigga that I know, AP, Levi,
Hey,
all my
Rhodes.
God, Rhodes, everybody, Ivo. I just feel like that's a bit too much. It's like, you took time out of your day, nigga. You took the day off so you can go there and spray paint some shit You took a day off of work,
He
so
took the day off.
you took the day off. So you
Yeah,
didn't do it at nighttime. You just sprayed some shit, and it's like, bro, just appreciate the fact that it's art and it's cool. And I understand that people feel like, oh, we can't call LeBron James the king of LA and blah blah blah. Like I get it,
but it
but
still looked nice.
it's
If
still
I even
art.
if
It's
I
just
didn't look
art.
like even if I didn't like the nigga,
Exactly. And
it
you know
still
what the
looked
key
nice.
point is? If the French gifted the United States the Statue of Liberty, and somebody was to say, you know what, man, I don't feel liberated by this country, so I'm just gonna climb the Statue of Liberty and paint that bitch black. Like that's not acceptable. You
Right.
cannot do that. Your ass will either get tased, shot, or captured, and we won't hear from you again because you on some stupid shit. So
You said her captured.
that is what it is. But the homie D Wood says, hey, LeBron can't get no mural with no production, fam. So that's what he's got to say. And I think he's talking to you, Smith. So I'm going to let you respond. D Wood's the homie. And shout out to the people in the building. Venus,
Say what he said again.
hold on one second. Let me get through this real quick. Shout out to the people in the building. Venus, my boy C's, Garsky, Alma, D Woods, my boy Will Pan, and Ashley. D Wood said, hey, LeBron can't get no mural with no production, fam. That's what he said. No mural.
Production of what? What are you talking about? He's
Production
produced
on the court, I'm
15
assuming.
years.
Production on the court, I'm assuming, as a Laker. I'm
He
gonna
has
let
over 30,000 points,
I'm gonna let him speak.
8,000 rebounds, 8,000 assists. He's produced.
I'm gonna let him speak his word. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, but I also gotta keep an
I
eye on the
didn't
timer.
understand the production. Of
I,
course, he hasn't produced. He hasn't played on that team yet, but as of a player, he already produced
but
15 years of greatness.
I think what Woods is saying is LeBron doesn't deserve a mural. I think that's what he's trying to say. He can't get no mural. He doesn't deserve it because he's put in no product to the Laker franchise.
He's already solidified as soon as he comes there.
Hold on. Wood
They're
says.
already
Wood
He
says.
already they're
Wood,
already one of the favorites to win a championship in Vegas. Like they 5-1 odds. What are you talking about?
now I'm gonna tell you
That's
this.
how
Wood.
that's how significant he is.
So Wood says he hasn't played a minute, not in a Laker jersey. How do you respond to that?
He hasn't played 1 minute. So ask Vegas why are they 5-1 favorites to win?
I
They
can
went
ask
to the
Vegas shit
bottom
because
of
I
the
don't even know
totem
the
pole.
odds.
They went to the bottom of the totem pole to the top just by one
Mmm.
player.
Mmm.
Explain that. So Vegas lying. So Vegas they don't know about their money.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let D Woods continue to listen and comment. Woods,
Yeah,
we
you
love you,
keep
bro.
commenting. There ain't nothing you can say after that.
Oh my
Vegas never
God.
lies.
So as we transition into the topic for the evening, it's the good music
Hold
era.
on, let me ask you this though.
Okay, go
This ain't
ahead.
about basketball. It's just about the Kevin Hart. Because I know you like Kevin Hart. The Kevin Hart Mike Epps
Well,
situation.
what you
What you
mean? I
think
like
about it?
Kevin Hart. What you
Man, we
mean?
both like Kevin Hart, but you
He
like him.
he a solid nigga, but he got some flaws.
How do you feel about what Mike Epps is saying?
I feel like Mike Epps don't find the nigga funny. And let me just double back for a second again,
Do you
because
think that's hating or that's being truthful?
I think it's being truthful because I don't believe in hate. I believe some people like what you do, some people don't, and some people don't give a fuck. Nobody's
But
hating.
we live in a society where you give your opinion is considered hating
I
now. You
agree
can't
with you.
just
I agree with you, but I say this with the horns. I don't give a fuck about society's perspective on what I feel. Because if I don't like the shit, I don't like the shit. If I fuck with it, I fuck with it. Otherwise, I'm in the middle and I don't give a damn. So, and I want to say this because again, D Woods is shouting directly at the homie Woods, or I'm sorry, at the homie Smith, saying, listen, that's cool. Miami did their first year too. And he said, nah, nah, don't leave. Now, out of context, I want to remain to be consistent. He said he hasn't played a minute, not in the Laker jersey. Listen, that's cool. Miami did that their first year too. Nah, nah, don't leave. So I don't know what that means.
I
But
don't either.
I want Woods to come on the podcast, bro, so you could actually be a part of the
Yeah, man.
conversation.
Come to the podcast every Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
It's the
You
same
know,
shit. We do the same shit, my nigga. Let's get
you're
on.
always you're always invited,
And
man.
then I gotta give you a
My nigga.
so thank you, Smith. We gotta get to this shit. The music, good music. G.O.O.D. Music. How
I
do we
still
feel
don't know what
about
the good stand for.
getting out our dreams? Is what good stands for. So
I thought they changed it. I remember that.
okay, if they did change it, I don't know. I'm going with the getting out our dreams. With that being said, we've seen 5 releases. We saw Daytona, Pusha T. We
Right.
saw Kanye solo. We saw Kanye Kid Cudi. We saw Tiana Taylor.
Nas.
Hold on, and we saw Nas. So actually 5 releases in a month, and then we also saw Scorpion. So you get 5 good
Oh,
music
whoa, whoa, whoa. You
releases.
skipping major albums. Don't forget about B and J.
That's not a part of good music. So the focal point right
You
now
just said
is
Scorpion.
I threw that in there to say like that's kind of like the counter to good music because we all know that Scorpion came out in response to Daytona, which was the
Well, that
original.
album was announced before Kanye even announced them albums.
Well, you know what though?
That wasn't a surprise album. Kanye announcement was a surprise.
No, I'm not saying it was a surprise. What I'm saying is with good music, they started off with the whole rollout. Then Scorpion dropped. Now I'm not discounting the whole
But he
JMD album.
announced Scorpion before Kanye announced his album or
Okay,
album
all right.
releases.
Let's have the conversation then. Since
Let's have a
you got the
conversation.
knowledge, so
I
where
got
do
the knowledge. I listened to the albums, all
let's
of them,
let's let's
at
focus on
least.
good music since that's the title of the podcast. Where do you rank? And I want to know 1 through 4, 5 maybe. Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
said four. You
And
just
even
gonna
and
skip
even
the whole album?
hold on. Even the homie bombs for Ash. She said yes. Don't forget about Bay and J, B and J, B and G. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. It's the Carters. That's what they go by now. It's
That's
the
the name of the
Carters.
album, ain't it?
Exactly. So let's start off with the good music. Good music rollout.
Let's
How
start
do
with
you
the first album.
how do you feel about the rollout first and foremost with the 7 tracks? Except for Tiana Taylor, how do you feel about the 7 track rollout? Go.
I'm not a fan of that because, first off, y'all don't drop enough music to even tease somebody with 7 tracks. So I'm gonna wait on your next album for 2 years, maybe. So I gotta sit on 7 tracks for 2 years. I'm not feeling that at all.
So
And the
you
tracks, the tracks within the 7 songs. If you gonna have seven tracks on the album, at least have them 3 4 minute songs. These motherfuckers 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Like what the fuck is that? Like I was disappointed in that.
okay? Let's give some feedback. So right now the feedback from Ashley. Ashley is yes, don't forget about Bay and J, but Woods came back and he shot the sniper rifle and says Scorpion stopped that whole good music movement. Do you agree?
It was the last album to come out. What you mean it stopped it? Everything came out after that.
But do you believe that that whole Scorpion album just basically took the fire and all the smoke and the breath
I
away?
mean, Drake is an artist. He appeals to everybody. Like their albums appeal to their fan base, their core. Like
But let's be specific. Did
be
he
specific.
did he take away the vibe that was running with the good music rollout? Yes or no?
No, because I thought everybody knew what Drake was gonna do. I didn't expect them to overshadow anybody. They just drop music because they shit. Tiana Taylor ain't dropping 4 years. Pusha T ain't dropping like 2015. Kanye came out. Wait a minute,
Damn.
Pablo came out 2 years ago. So Nas came out probably 4 5 years ago. So what are you talking about?
Okay, so let's keep it moving. So, as far as ranking, I want to know where do you rank the good music releases? So, again, one more time for the people that's listening, we love y'all, appreciate y'all. TOLPcast.com. If you don't know, now you know. We're gonna start off
I go by I
Daytona.
go by I go by replay value. So
Okay, so we got Daytona. For the people that don't know, you got Pusha T with Daytona. You got Kanye West with Ye. We got
yeah,
uh we got Kanye with Kid Cudi with I
Was
see
it
ghosts.
kids? Something with ghosts.
Kids see ghosts.
Kids see ghosts.
You got Nas with the
Nasir.
exactly, and then finally you got Tiana Taylor with "Keep the Same Energy." So
Same energy.
how do you rank?
That album got the best title.
So
I
how do
like
you
that.
rank them as far as quality, as far as musicianship, as far as just sonically? How do you rank them? I need to know right now, really quickly. Number one to number five, go, bro.
All right, number one out of all, I'm gonna start from my least to the favorite.
All right, get it.
Um, my least favorite would be, of course, Kanye and Kid Cudi.
All right, so the Kid See
I felt
Ghost
the
is number five.
production, that's kind of that alternative sound. Like they don't make anything, for mainstream. It's just their little minds be wandering type music. Like they different. They left side of the field. Um,
And while you say that, I'm also mentioning that D Wood shouted out said, "Nah, nobody that it was gonna be like this." Not wait, he said, "Nah, nobody that it was gonna be like this." Not 7 track Billboard top 10 and all 25 tracks on Billboard 100. And he said thought. So I'm gonna say, "No, nobody thought that it was gonna be like this." Not 7 track Billboard top 10 and all 25 tracks on Billboard 100, which is facts. So you already said your least favorite. So go
but
ahead from there.
every album, I'm gonna just answer that. Every album Drake drops, his whole album charts the Billboard.
Oh no,
So
let's not talk
that
about
wasn't
Drake
a
yet.
surprise.
We're doing good
But
music right now. So you put
all
your
right, we
first
got
good
the
music
Kid
was
Cudi. We
you
got
said
the Kid Cudi
right
joint.
the Kid
That's
See Ghost,
5.
right?
The Kid See Ghost. We're gonna go with number 4. Really wasn't feeling the Kanye album like that. So I'm gonna put that number 4. Number 3, I'm gonna put say the Tiana Taylor.
Ooh,
Um, yeah, I put her number 3.
ooh, I got the booze
I,
going for you on that. No, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. But I'm gonna let you cook.
I'm gonna
Go ahead
tell
and
you
cook.
why.
Go ahead and
I'm gonna
cook.
tell you why. She even explained it on the Breakfast Club. She had an interview with her and her husband, Amon Shumpert. She even herself, I knew this. Them songs are not done. They cut them off halfway, just like I just said before. Them 2-minute tracks. That's why she was like complaining and voicing like, "Hey, in 4 years without an album, I'm gonna drop a 23-minute album. Like, what the fuck? My fans deserve more." Like, them songs were not done. None of them. That's
I
why I
agree.
feel like
I
her
agree.
album could have been better based off that. Like, it's like you're getting like snippets.
All right,
Nas,
2 verses each song. You write 8 songs, two
Nas, I
verses.
put Nas, I put at number 2. This probably
Ooh,
yeah, I put him at number 2. It's really a 1A 1B situation. I feel like some songs, the production, I'd like that one that Slick Rick. Like I felt like
the
the
cops killed the
sample
kid.
over voiced him, so you really couldn't really hear him like that.
Hold on one
I
second,
feel
Smith. Bullshit, nigga. More life ain't do that. That's from Woods to you.
more life. More life had at least 10 songs that charted. I'm pretty sure. I'm talking about the Billboard 200, not 100. But anyways,
Keep
I'm
going.
talking about Billboard period. But number 1, I put Pusha T just solely because he was spitting the most. He was consistent on every song. You knew he was gonna come with them bars. He didn't have the best production. I feel as though Tiana had the best production, but there were snippets. So her production was the best, but lyrically, Pusha comes correct. Not saying he better than Nas, but some Nas songs, he was like, all right, I'm tired of this because he still don't have the best beats. He still suck at that.
All right. So let me ask you this then. As far as your top five, now I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna give my top five and we're gonna close it out. So with this being said, where do you put Scorpion in those top five, the good music rollout for the whole summer? Where do you put Scorpion by Drake?
Out of all the albums that came out in June,
Out of the good music albums, out of the top five you just gave, what album rather do you bump out to put Drake in as Scorpion?
Well, I'm clearly bumping out Kid Cudi and them
Oh shit.
easily. Like that's dumpster juice in my eyes.
Dumpster juice. Dumpster
Dumpster
juice.
juice. I need you to get a little sound effect for the dumpster truck backing up and dumping that shit. Like,
Hey, bro, I got the horns going. And now I got another comment from D Woods. He said Kanye ain't got no real love for Tiana. That nigga put her on a shelf when she had real momentum a couple years
I
ago.
agree. I
Ooh,
agree 100%.
ooh.
I agree with him. Like her
We got to
whole interview,
congratulate that. Woods,
she
he
was
got you.
push.
He said he agree.
Yeah, he ain't used to me agreeing because he say outlandish shit. But I think her album could be better. There's other tracks I'm sure that's not on the album. But with iTunes now, you can update albums as you go. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna update the album. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
we'll be satisfied, especially after that interview. She dug a hole in their ass. So she made them look real bad. Like y'all making her look like she the eyeball out, and she probably the most talented out of everybody.
I'm gonna give you this mine real quick before I let you close it out. I'm gonna tell
All
you
right,
this with my rollout of good music. I'm gonna tell you this first and foremost. My favorite album right now that I'm playing, Tiana Taylor. She got it for me. So I'm gonna give myself a congratulations. I made myself. That's my opinion. Tiana Taylor, her shit is banging. Her song, her melodies, sonically it's just pleasing to my ear. So that's me. Now, second, I gotta say is gonna be it's gotta be Pusha for me. Daytona, he caters to an audience that he knows. Like he said, he ain't about the pop shit. He ain't about the billboard shit. He said, I'm about the street shit. I'm about the niggas that listen to what I do. So,
he been selling
egg,
coke since
eggs.
2002,
Well,
2001.
according to Drake, his cousin sold it and he watched. But regardless, so I'm not saying that that's real or not. I'm just saying that is what it is. I still fuck with Daytona. So Daytona's my second. My third has got to be probably Nas. So I got to give a bomb for him. Nas in the building. And then, of course, my fourth, easily Ye. And then lastly, we agree on the fact that
Garbage.
that Kid
You like
Cudi and
all?
Ye shit was just
You like what are y'all doing?
boo, just
They
boo
said, hey
boo.
man, play the beat. We gonna just make some shit.
Oh my god, it was terrible. So, with that being said, we need to follow up with a couple of other artists that have come through in the
Pusha T
past.
on that album too. He on the intro.
Oh
He
no,
was
I'm not
killing that
shading
shit.
nobody that was on the album, but I will say that there are a couple of other albums that came out that got masked by the mist,
We
which
need to
is
get
to
some
me.
honorable mentions from June because
We
June was a great month for albums
well, we got
and
one more.
music.
We got one more minute on this podcast, and I want to ask you this one question: out of what you've ranked, where do you put the Carters? And I'm gonna go ahead and hit this out. Think about it for a second. I'm about to hit this
I
outro.
don't have to think about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the outro. TheyCSmith. What do you think about the Carters? Where do they rank?
Well, then easily they had them. Their album is easy to my ears. More than Drake's album. I think like Drake album is oversaturated. There's
Give,
too many
give,
tracks.
give them a number. Where do they rank?
They got the best album out of the 7 albums I've heard.
Jesus, you
But
gave them number one.
yeah,
You gave
easily,
them number one easily.
easily. As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh man, I like this. Like
All
I'm
right.
not no big old stan. Like when Jay-Z dropped Duds, I'll let you know. Like I didn't like Blueprint 3. I didn't like some songs on the Watch the Throne. Like I didn't like all of Magna Carta. So when he dropped Duds, I'll let you know this album was
You know,
official.
I'm about to let you
Especially
know something.
the
Uh,
lyrics,
Woods
the
has
way he's
something to
saying.
say. I'm gonna let you know. Scorpion stopped the Carter's movement as well.
Just stop
Scorpion
anything.
stopped the Carter's movement as well. Do you agree or disagree? As we go out, and I'm gonna let you have the last word. Address Woods and let us know what you think. He said that boy lying to himself. He hates Drake. LOL. Talking about you, Smith.
I like Drake. I think So Far Gone is best project
Well, you
to
got
date.
you got about 30
Take Care is
seconds.
his best album to date.
Blueprint 3 aged well is what Woods is saying.
Blueprint 3 was garbage.
Garbage. Hold on. Bomb, 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 bomb. So, with that
Blueprint 3
being
was
said,
trash.
I'm giving you 30 seconds. Close it out how you feel about this whole conversation and this whole discussion so that when we say this, Woods and the rest of the world knows how you really, 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 really feel. Go ahead, go.
Well, back to LeBron. He's always gonna hate LeBron because he's a Kobe fan, and he knows LeBron.
Don't attack that nigga directly, nigga. What about the music? What do you think?
Oh, musically, I don't think Drake album was all that to me. You know, I'm a Drake fan, but I feel like he'd be trying to please too many people. So if he just focused on just making great music, he'll have better albums. He all over the place. If he's focused on a rap album, we know he can rap. He killed the first side. Side A was solid. Side B, I'm an R&B nigga. I only like 2 songs on our whole album. I like the Jaded.
You got
I like
it.
the Blue Tent.
You got it.
Emotionless, he's spitting. He got a few lines on the intro, but other than that, I hate the Kiki song with a passion.
Woo!
Passion.
So with that being said, thank you, C. Smith. You said your points. You got them through thoroughly. You made the homie Woods come back and try to jab at you. You tried to hit him with a haymaker. He ducked. He tried to hit you with a haymaker. You ducked. I don't know who stands tall, but right now, bro, keep it true. Scorpion stopped everything. That's what D. Woods is saying. Obviously, Smith, you don't agree. I don't agree. So, Woods, I'm going to say this. Come on the next episode so we can have a goddamn conversation, bro. Let's get it.
I've got a whole field. Say your field.
You Twitter thugging. You e-thugging. You typing your ass off. Come on, baby. Let's get it.
An episode just on Drake.
Let's get it. So, with that being said, TheyCSmith. Catch him on Instagram at TheyCSmith. Catch me on Instagram at yMKaoD. TOLPcast.com. TOLPcast at Gmail. Goddamn, the song went off. TOLPcast at gmail.com. If you want to email us, TOL Podcast, Thinking Out Loud, Facebook Live, Talk That Talk, Talk That Talk Tuesday. My man dropped the damn camera, but it's all good. We don't give a fuck. It is what it is because we thinking out loud. And we out. We out. Let's get it. Peace and love, y'all. We'll see you next week. Don't be afraid. Come on. Have a conversation. Yatch!